Welcome to 𝐈𝐧𝐯𝐬, a show on live streaming services, wherever you can find them, pretty much LinkedIn right now, where we interview people and play some video games. I've got a really great guest today. She turned me to this game called Final Fantasy IV, I believe is what the kids call it. No, 4? No, 14. I see Roman numerals get me. I played a lot of Final Fantasy VII, but we're going to bring in a really cool person. Miss Joanie, how are you today? You can unmute. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Kraut is in the house, everybody. What's going on?
Not much. Actually tons of stuff.
Not much and tons of stuff. Well, I am excited because I played quite a bit of World of Warcraft. I would say growing up, but I don't think I started until 2004. I don't know how old I was then. Let's see. If I was born in 82, let's do the math. I was born in 82. I was 18 plus 6. So I was 20-ish. 20-ish. Let's go with that. So I can't really say I played World of Warcraft growing up, but I did play Final Fantasy a little bit growing up in high school, like in the PlayStation 1 era or whatever. But yeah, how do you, what's PlayStation, I'm sorry, what's Final Fantasy to you? I mean, what brought you to Final Fantasy?
Yeah, Warcraft was my game. That was like the gateway game into MMOs.
It is.
So,
it is the marijuana of video games. I guess that's right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. And then it kind of is the reason I got into esports because I got the Cataclysm mouse and the
mouse
Steel series. But yeah, it was a mouse.
So cool.
And that got me into Steel series, and then I was trying to find a job where I actually cared about what I was doing. It sounds terrible, but it's true. And I started working at Steel series, and they were, working with esports players to really develop their products and make them the best that they could.
Wow.
And so Final Fantasy for me is actually, it was always my husband's game. It was the thing that he loved doing. And so I said to him, I'm like, Bubba wants to play a game. What game do I play? And he was like, you got to try Final Fantasy 14. So this is my first time playing it. I have not played it. I loved the movie. I don't know if you ever.
You mean the one like with Alec Baldwin and the other lady? No,
it was an anime.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm so... There's a Final Fantasy movie from like early 2000s where Alec Baldwin plays like this dude, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's all cartoon character. Sorry, it's not like real life, but it's very detailed. Anyways, there's a anime movie I'm hearing, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's and the music is just, it's amazing. So when I was pregnant, actually, I would listen to that, and the baby would like just relax, and so that was like my favorite to just play and help him relax. So and now he's a big gamer. He's 15 years old. So so I'm excited to try this game. So yeah.
Well, let's jump into it. So what we've learned, you and I, in the past I don't know, 10 seconds is we're both on the trial account. As you can see here, everyone in the audience, you can see the stream. We've got our starting point here in New Gridania, and we just found out. I'm gonna go and try and hey, let's search for glow sticko magic. And now, is that an Irish one? Should I say glow sticko magic?
Totally.
Oh, we're gonna send her an invite. Oh, love, the function is not available in the free trial, don't you know? So we were going to play the game together, but actually what we're going to do is we're going to play the game separately together because that's what's going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to start at Burn. You said you started with the first quest at Burn Tenant. Burn Tenant. And yeah. I got a quest. Okay. And so now I'm going to go find out. I see in my map, I got to go follow this map. So we're going along. Now, are you playing PC? Are you playing X? Okay, control. Okay, nice. Are you playing controller or keyboard?
Keyboard.
Okay.
I'm a keyboard girl.
Yeah? Did you do console growing up?
I was always console, yeah.
Always console?
And then when I started PC, I got like really frustrated with my mouse, and I thought I just sucked at PC until I got a good mouse. And I was like,
right.
Maybe it wasn't me.
So I usually pass cutscenes because I'm impatient, and I usually don't care too much about the lore. I don't know about you, but
I love the lore, but it's totally fine.
Okay. So I'll be a little faster finishing my quest, it sounds like.
No, I can do it too.
Okay. there's a lot
Oh, this
of.
story is like my favorite.
Oh, okay. I, okay, here's why. Here's why. I played. So I just got the Final Fantasy VII PlayStation the remake on PlayStation last year when it came out. Like I don't know, it's the re-digitized version or whatever.
Hmm.
I don't know if you, but I played 7 a lot, like when it was on PlayStation back in the day, or I don't even know what it was. It was at PlayStation 1 or I don't know what it was. And I downloaded, like on Steam, you can get the old version as well and play it on PC. But what drives me crazy about Final Fantasy is the cutscenes to the fight. Okay, you know when it's like, and then you gotta select punch, select dack, select fire, and I just like want to get into the fight. I guess that's me also hating that Zelda kind of mentality when you had to like get zoomed into stuff. I don't know. It sounds like you're way cooler and patient than I am.
Well, it's like Pokemon too, right?
True.
Like yeah. So, no, I definitely appreciate the just getting to it kind of thing. But I do like the story. I like the all the background behind the quests. And when I first started playing Warcraft, my guild would get really frustrated with me because I'm like, shh, I'm reading, and they're like, oh, you don't have to read it, just go pick the berries. I'm like, no, I want to see why I need to pick the berries. Do you know you just saved someone's life? And they're like, doesn't matter. All right.
So you didn't put on the Insta quest text button. I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah, that was definitely in my immediate make sure I click that and turn on instant quest text. I think, but that's also why I think I did a lot of starting new characters every 6 months and never getting to a raid level kind of expert because I never raided. I'm just not cool. I'm not cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I think I raided Ice Crown once, and I don't think we won or did anything. Finished it, won. I don't know if that's the right term. But I just played it over and over and started characters. Now, for you, Joanie, what was, before World of Warcraft came out, what was a go-to game for you growing up?
Oh man, so my dad was really into gaming, so we always had every console. We had every
Nice.
like he wanted to try all the games. We were like a gaming household, so we also had my grandparents were really into like card games, so we would have people over to do card games and tabletop, and so I loved Tetris because I'm a dork, and I was like I like the puzzle games, and I really liked Mario. I was terrible at it. I was really bad, but I loved finding all the secret ways to win and like the behind the scenes, you know, kind of. So
Wow,
it's always really fun.
So Mario, like saving the princess as a Italian plumber.
Yeah, that wasn't really the biggest thing for me. It was more like being a raccoon and flying with your tail.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
Is that Super Mario World 2?
Oh,
that
that's my favorite.
Yeah, I like 2 a lot. I remember, do you remember this movie called Wizard back in like the 90s, and it had like the kid from the Wonder Years? What is that kid's name? Frank or Fred something?
Fred Savage.
There we go. There was a movie where he took his little brother to, which was funny to look back now. He took him to an esports tournament, which at that time it was a gaming challenge, the best, fastest Super Mario World, and like he had one of the Nintendo gloves on or something. Or maybe I'm putting 2 movies together, but
I remember they had to like travel across, and it was like 2 boys and a girl, and they were like trying to make their way. Yeah.
Did you ever watch Wonder Years?
I didn't as much. I did, my mom did, but
see, now you make me feel old saying your mom watched it and I watched it.
Sorry. I mean my grandma.
Got him roasted. So my wife knows I'm a really big sap because like Wonder Years, I could really watch that again and be like, oh my gosh, I have a crush on Winnie, and I don't know. Yeah,
I had a crush on Winnie. She was gorgeous. She was amazing and so smart.
Yeah.
I loved that she was like a really smart character, and then
yeah, 100%. So we've got a few people in the chat. Christopher Turner, what's up, bro? Hey. How are you, man?
Hello.
We're playing here with Joanie. I see Felicia Sparozic. Looks like Jen Mack said hello the day as well. Mitch Reed. Thank you guys for being here. So we're playing some Final Fantasy 14. I forgot. I'm a Lancer. And you
I forgot.
Yeah, I literally created and deleted characters multiple times just so I could get to the same starting point as you, and it all didn't matter because we can't even freaking play together. This game, they get you, man. So what's your character class?
I'm a conjurer.
Conjurer. Okay.
And I can't remember my name, but I'm a dragon. So
yeah, you've got like a tail and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I created one of those too, and I thought it was cool.
So cool.
But ever since EverQuest, as a teenager playing EverQuest, I always would pick like the barbarian, the bigger characters. I don't know, I just like picking the bigger characters.
Sure.
And I can see that you like the cool one with the tail.
Yeah.
And
it's funny, I always go short because I am short.
Oh, you are?
So if I get a tall character and I wander around, I get like almost like motion sick. I'm like, how do you guys deal with this on a regular
Wait, I see you.
basis?
You're right in front of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just saw you.
Found you.
I didn't know this could actually.
Yay.
Well, hey, we got our own Discord type thing as we're here. All right, so great. It kind of works. Okay, so let's see. Can I zoom in? Okay, yeah. So I'm zooming into your character here. Oh yeah, look how huge. I made my guy tall. So you're going to be at ESTA next week, right? In Chicago?
Yes.
Presenting?
Yep.
So yeah, we'll get to really see how short you are, how tall I am, and we'll see if this is accurate. Let's see. Let me see if I can turn my character.
Look at my tail. My tail's so cool.
We're such cool people. Okay, let's see. I'm going to zoom out this way. Okay, yeah. Now I got this shot, and I'm looking down at I just moved my cursor around. Okay, I don't think this is going to be very accurate to your height and my height. I'm 6'1", so I don't think I'm that much taller. I'm guessing. Am I right?
6'1". I say I'm 5'6".
Yeah. Okay, so we won't be like this. I mean, I'll be as wide as this dude, but
I don't have a tail.
Not this. Let's see. We got Christopher Turner's hot in L.A., Louisiana there, repping it up. Mitch Reed as well, helping out with Gamers Respond for Ida. We got a cool stream on Sunday. So, Joanie, your go-to games you had. What were some experiences you had with like friends growing up playing video games?
My brother was always really into gaming, and so it was always like a bunch of his friends that were around, which was really fun. I kind of felt like we didn't really talk about video games like at school, like the girls didn't really talk about it, but then we would each kind of secretly find out that we were each interested in gaming. I had a pair of Luigi socks. And I wore them to school, and all of a sudden we all just started talking about gaming, and it was amazing. But it was like this, are you a dork? Is it okay? Is it acceptable kind of thing? Versus my brother, it was like that was all they talked about, you know? And so I kind of tried to create that by like talking about it more and not even intentionally doing anything, just because it was something I was interested in and trying to, you know, get that conversation going. I remember babysitting my cousin, and my sister was amazing at Mario. She probably still is. And he would just be like, Mom, Dad, can you guys go out so Carrie can come over and beat Mario for me? Because like we just want to go through the whole game together. So it was definitely big within like my family. And then playing Warcraft, it was amazing to see how many other people that I knew in real life were playing Warcraft when I would post a screenshot or something, or and make like a reference to something funny that happened in the game. So
okay, so that was your experiences. So it was friends and your brother, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had what was, now take me to like high school, college days. What were you into? World of Warcraft right then?
So in college, I grew up without a lot of resources. And so I realized pretty quickly in college that I needed to learn how to use a computer. And so I took a computer class, and I met this cute boy at work, and I was telling him that I was trying to figure out computers a little bit better. And he was like, well, what you really need to do is make it fun. You should play World of Warcraft. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so he he had a roommate who wasn't playing his account, and so he let me use his account, and I started playing the game. Got super sucked into it. We have been married 15 years now, and we've run different guilds together.
The transition right there.
But it was such a cool experience, and it was such a cool thing that we could bond over, and we really learned a lot about each other, even just through character selection, like you said, getting a tall guy, getting a short girl, like just different things. It was kind of funny because I always played the guy. I was always like the little short dwarf. I loved that.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want to get hit on in the game and like people making comments. But my husband thought it was hilarious because he was a man, and so he would make this really gorgeous girl, and then people would be like handing him money and stuff, and he's like, "Thanks, bro. By the way."
Like, hey man, yeah, thanks for the donation.
So that was always really funny. But yeah, it was definitely more in college, and then we just recently got into D&D with the pandemic, just trying to find an extra outlet,
like,
you know, and
on tabletop or like playing online.
On tabletop.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
So
I guess online because we have to with the pandemic. But.
So were you like Zoom calling people, or were you playing the online version of it?
The Zoom call.
Nice. So did you have like a camera on your tabletop? Or I guess you don't really need a camera for that game on a tabletop. Yeah.
No, we just trashed each other's dice.
Okay, so let's go figure out where we can go kill stuff.
Yes.
Like lead on. You tell me. Yeah. You tell. We need to go somewhere where we can attack things.
Oh, look at all these people.
Hello. Must be something happening here. Must be a herald out in the square. Hear ye? Let me tell you about the war. Okay.
Do you have any quests? This got to be a quest,
This
right?
has got to be. This is one of these go through a zone thing. Okay, so. Oh, are we somewhere? This has got to be like the. Is this like? I have no idea what's happening here. Where we are. I just want to go out of the town, and or maybe this is a cave to go kill gnolls or something.
Good.
Okay, Still Glade Fane. Lots of really honestly, this game brings back memories of EverQuest, because EverQuest would have this look to it. World of Warcraft. Okay, this is obviously not it, but there's a quest here. Warcraft had the graphics galore, right? And then when they came out like EverQuest 2, I remember it stepping up a notch, but not so much. Okay, so these are guild masters. Okay, so I don't think we're near a forest to go fight boars. Did you ever watch South Park?
Sometimes.
There's a South Park episode about World of Warcraft.
Yes,
Did you ever see that?
Yes, 100 times. And people link it to me all the time.
1 million boars.
Nice.
Yes, that's one of my favorites. Okay, all right. So I love this because most of the time I got a friend at some friends at church who they met online playing World of Warcraft, and then they moved the same state or whatever, and then they they fell in love on
server
online.
transferred IRL. Yeah.
Server transfer. See, this is clever. That's some clever. You're definitely in this so much that you're using terms that I don't even know. I'm sitting here trying to run this show about video games, and I'm getting told all these cool terms. Okay, So you had an experience where you found the love of your life because he was some cute boy, and you were using some account, and
his roommate's account. Yeah,
his roommate's account. And then now you're married for some odd years. How many years?
Some odd years. Just a couple. 15.
Just a couple. 15. I think that's my wife and I's this next May.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But our
kid,
how old's your kids? Or kid?
Oh, I have 3 kids. We have a 15-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and then we have a dog that it's a kid.
Yeah, right.
Just over a year.
Yeah. Wait, look here. This This is shut off. Darn, we can't go that way. We're just walking around the world of Rivendell Final Fantasy with what are the chokamungas? What are they? Chokakus. What's the term for these little birds in Final Fantasy? Cocos. Wow, somebody's gonna be like, you are definitely not a gamer if you don't know how to say that.
Yeah, Jen Mac, where are you at?
Yeah. Okay, now I lost you.
Oh no!
Would you go
I'm
down
just
that?
trying to get out. Yeah.
Seriously.
There's a lot of guards.
I'm gonna have
it's
to...
like they're trying to protect us.
This is what you had to do early days. There you are. Of EverQuest World of Warcraft, you'd had to go to... Oh, what was the website? There was a website where you had to learn how to go, like, how to get to this city from this place.
Wowhead.
Wowhead is one I use a lot recently, the past few years, but even before that was another one. Oh, the doors went open.
No, I tried to jump over it too.
I can't remember. Okay, so now we're... What'd you study in... Did you go to college somewhere?
Yeah, I was gonna go for writing. I was gonna be a writer, and so I went for my associates. And thankfully, my counselor convinced me to go for business instead of journalism because I transferred majors.
Okay.
So I got my associates in science, and then I got my bachelor's in accounting and business. So I had a very business major. And then I got my master's, my MBA, so business administration with an emphasis in international economics. So
That's
my
so
master's capstone project, I actually had an opportunity to work with a guy who had a company, an esports apparel company in Denmark, and he was expanding into Asia. So I had this amazing opportunity to study esports on a global and economic scale and really identify drivers in different areas and how geography affects it. And it was really cool.
Wow. So this was what year was this?
2014, 2015.
Okay. And so this was a pretty... I mean, would I know this company? I'm guessing that you're talking about? Or do you not want to say?
They actually, he sold it. So
Oh, yeah.
He sold it to a
the
bigger
way
thing.
of the world with these businessy people. Us little non-profit nerds over here.
I know.
It's funny. You and I and Catherine from College Esport Pathways were all on one of those Dell calls a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That guy was asking questions about how much, what do we do for executive directors, nonprofits? And I was like, well, there's only a few of us in esports, and I think 3 of the 5 are here on this call right now.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we're just such a... Oh, wait, what did I click? I clicked yes to something. I don't know what I clicked yes to. Oh my gosh, I probably accepted him to take my soul. I have no idea. But yeah, it's just funny, this nonprofit world of what we get to do. And no, had you, before your role now, had you worked in the nonprofit world or other kinds of charitable type organizations, or volunteered in?
Yeah, so when I was trying to get ahead in my career, I was getting told that I didn't have enough experience in certain fields, and I didn't have enough experience owning different departments. So I was responsible for managing things, I was responsible for setting things up, but I needed to really be the owner of a big project. And so I found Taproot, which is a nonprofit helping nonprofits through pro bono work. And I was able to really own financial processes for a nonprofit and get that set up for them. So I've been volunteering for a few years with smaller nonprofits and startups and just helping with monetization and stuff. But then because of that, I was able to grow my resume, and then I got a full-time CFO job as in the nonprofit space.
A CFO job, nice. Then that,
yeah.
So man, that's a pretty intensive job in nonprofit world.
Yeah. So it's finance, HR, IT, legal, and administration. It's a lot of
Yeah, you wear lots of hats, as we know.
Yes.
As us in the fun world of nonprofits. Oh, hey, Jen Mack, how are you? She's here.
Jen Mack.
What's up? I think Jen was on a Ritual Motion thing the other day, or recently. So yeah, welcome. Okay, so now first of all, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm just turning in quests. I know that's a good way to start out, but I mean, can I just get to the open field to attack stuff?
Yeah.
I just want to go. I mean, in World of Warcraft, I can go right now. Let me ask this: and I won't hold it against you either way, but a horde or alliance?
Horde.
Okay, sweet.
Was that too fast? Sorry.
What was that?
Was that too fast?
No, horde is what I play mostly. I did dabble in alliance many times, but just because I wanted to play the Draenor. Is that what they're called? Draenor and
Yeah.
Oh, what else did they do? The wolf guys. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we always call him lichen. It's not really lichen though.
like it, yeah. Wow. Somebody maybe chime in the chat, but yeah, I'd like that. But mostly horde, I think, is what I liked. Okay, so you were CFO in a nonprofit, and then what? Now, after that CFO in a nonprofit world in this organization, where'd you wind up next?
So I was volunteering as CFO at Wiggy, and then
Oh,
I just felt like there was a lot of additional things that we could be doing, and
Mhm.
I kind of kept pushing new ideas, and so eventually I got promoted to CEO. So about a year now, I've been CEO at Wiggy.
Wow.
So,
So who
yeah.
was really the director then, or was it all volunteer at that point? Who was?
So
Uh,
yeah, we were all volunteer at that point. We finally got to a point of monetizing it that we
Mhm.
are able to pay, a small stipend to
Mhm.
our team, which is the first time in Wiggy's history, which is very exciting to be,
Yeah.
part of the reason that was able to happen. And then we just went through a big transition, especially with COVID. It really gave us an opportunity to take a step back and think, what impact are we making? What impact do we want to be
Yeah.
making? How can we be doing things different and better? And how can we kind of change this up and really re-strategize? And not having anything that we had to do because we couldn't do anything with COVID kind of was amazing. So we took a step back and really define the program's portfolio and put a team together who wanted to be there and wanted to be really working. And we've gotten a lot done. I'm very proud of my team and everything we're doing. We're launching a mentorship program now. We
Mhm.
have a big esports event highlighting female veterans in November, and we're doing just all these really big, amazing things and really giving back to the community. And all free of charge, which is
Wow.
one of the biggest things I wanted to make sure we could do. So,
Wow. Yeah, I love that. I love that, Joni. So we have um, Women in Gaming International, and you are the CEO, the executive director, right? Is that right? Is that the right term?
yep.
Okay. And you have some staff, you're saying, or some volunteers, or some people leading different departments?
Yeah. So Jen
Great.
Mack is our head of partnerships. She's in the chat right now. She's very
Nice.
jealous because this is her favorite game.
Oh,
She loves Final Fantasy.
jump in,
I know. So
Jen.
I was like, tell us where to go, Jen. We want to
Yeah,
shoot things.
I did actually figure out. I clicked on the way of the.
Oh.
I clicked on a spell or a quest. It says go slay ground squirrels. I don't know if you have that one, but it's like a lancer quest. A quarrel with quarrels. Slay ground squirrels. I got some quest, and right clicked it. See, I clicked it, and I hit map on that quest.
Okay.
Map, and now I guess I need to go in Gridania to Central Shroud. No, that's not right.
What?
Wow, this is rough. Jen, help us out. We don't know what's happening. We need to go to Blue Badger Gate? I have no idea. I don't know how to read this map. I'm in Gridania. Okay, I figured it out. Okay. I need to go south. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Okay, I need to go this way. I don't know if you're with me still.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right, so I'll lead us on to Valhalla here. Okay.
So,
So you have Jen, Matt, and who else is on your team?
Colleen, she is head of social media and community. She's amazing.
Nice.
And then Vivian just started. She is heading our power leveling series. So
Right.
we got
Those are
her.
good.
And then we built out this amazing board of directors, and they've been just amazing and so supportive and helping us like connect with other people in the space, as well as really just kind of being an amazing soundboard that we can, hey, I think this is a good idea, and actually it might be more impactful if we work with this other brand, and so that's been a really great
love it.
resource.
Isn't it fun just being in this world of nonprofit where you just get to create and just think and do, and like there's not this incredible pressure that the silly for-profit people have to deal with. Just crazy amounts of silliness. Not really. I mean, we've both worked in the world, but Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I found it. Look, I see a little ladybug. I'm gonna go attack it because I'm gonna attack the squirrel. Let's see. I'm gonna right click. Okay, attack out of range. Okay, I'm hitting a squirrel. I feel so amazing. I'm gonna use my special spell. Now, do you have spells?
He's kicking your ass.
Do you have spells?
I have a damage spell and I have a cure spell.
Oh, okay. Okay, I wonder if you can cure me. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not. Okay. So do you have any spell or quest over here to kill squirrels or anything? I was just walking around hitting.
No. I know.
Hey, we're having fun. We're
something.
killing stuff. This is what we want to do, not walk around, look for quests. Come on, Final Fantasy. I do remember watching some of this on Twitch with, I think Tim the Tatman was doing some of this game early when it came out, and like this version of it. And I think Ninja does this, this or some other version of it. I have the online other version, but this is where it can be addicting. It's so like gamification. Our friend James O'Hagan will talk about the gamification. He was on some show the other day. He's always had this kind of stance on how we overuse gamification in society, not just in video games, but everywhere, like for businesses and all sorts of stuff, and how that can be very taxing and intimidating and stressful to gamify everything that you do just to level up. Because in a game, it's relaxing, but there can be some stress. But in life, like gamify, sell Mary Kay or something, and it's totally gamified for you to win a pink Cadillac, which is cool. I have a friend that has one. But the gamification of everything we do, even with credit cards, it's just incredible how much our society loves that. Which, I mean, who started it first? Video games or, I don't know, newspapers? I have no idea who started gamification. Soapbox over. Now back to Wiggy. Back to Wiggy here. Get Wiggy.
It's interesting because I love gamification, so it's kind of interesting to hear. It is probably exhausting. I'm so competitive that it's like sometimes that's the reason it gets done. It's because I want to win the points But yeah, that's probably super exhausting.
Yeah. Thanks, Jen. Yes, Final Fantasy 11. That's right. That's what he plays on Twitch, is what I've seen. Yeah, that's what I heard about. It's a little different version, a little less graphics, I believe. Okay, so you got Wiggy. You've got all this really cool stuff coming up. We're gonna be. I know you got time here at on 30 minutes past the hour. You got some stuff going on, so we'll kill some more squirrels, or we're gonna kill 1 million squirrels. Actually, that's not my Cartman voice. I have to get that one. Ma'am, bathroom. My youth pastor, he's a little younger than me. He's at our church. My wife is on staff there, or was on staff, and we play World of Warcraft together, and he streams, and we did like a Call of Duty reaction thing to gamers playing after we died a couple weeks ago. And we both like World of Warcraft, and we always are referencing that episode of South Park.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a Vorpal Thrust. Vorpal Thrust. It's an instant cast, delivers an attack with a potency of 100. This squirrel is going down. 2. Boom. Okay, didn't do a lot. That's fine. All right, I want to see your spells. Oh.
I'm fancy.
Dude, he blew up.
Yeah.
He blew up. This game's amazing. I'm gonna play it for the rest of my life. Okay, so where do you think you want to be in 5 years? Let's go with that really tough question here, because we're playing video games. Now, the other games I've played online with people, it's really hard to answer questions while you're trying to play a game, but as you can see, this game is a little easier than Overwatch. So, hard question though here. 5 years, where do you think you're going to be? Or what do you want to be doing?
So I grew up without a lot of resources, and so it's very important to me to create these resources for people. We're like, oh, you're not getting paid enough. Holy crap!
Let's get them. We got this.
but also like
Attack!
give me your
Attack!
money.
Attack! Sorry, it's attack this guy with me. He's gonna kill us.
Oh no, I thought I was. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, continue.
Oh,
So
you're freaking-
a lot of means.
I can heal you.
Oh, you can. Oh, well, we got this dude. All right, continue on. So, grew up without a lot of means, and where you want to be in 5 years?
So,
This is the hard questions while we're trying to kill a level 10, and we're like level 8.5 or 1. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay.
Yes. So we are just constantly trying to find new things that identify new ways that we can give back to the community and do it at a way that it's accessible. And so all of our programs right now are completely free. And even our mentorship program that we're launching is 100% free to join. So we're constantly trying to evolve with the market and help, whatever it is that people are identifying that they need. So if it's a resume review or if it's a building, how do I negotiate my salary, actionable allyship, how do you stand up for somebody, what do you do, and when is it appropriate to, and when should you do? And kind of having those more like difficult conversations, as well as encouraging other people to have these difficult conversations, has been a big focus right now, especially with everything happening.
Yeah.
So, did I just get an AOE?
Nice. Yeah, use it on this hornet swarm. So I love resume review. That is a big thing, and actually my wife was doing some stuff like that in college with some women's groups, and I think that's a huge benefit. Tell me how your resume review process works for Wiki, and what can people look for, and how can they get help?
So we set up a workshop, and in the workshop you can join to actually ask very specific questions for your resume. We're also launching in January a separate one where you can actually individually meet with someone who's in the industry, who's a recruiter, and who has that experience. We aren't trying to be the experts. We want to provide a platform for the experts, and we want to provide access to the experts. So I'm not going to give a resume review, like, I don't know, my resume is not good, but I want you to have access to someone who's been, recruiting for 50 years and wants to give back to the community. So our workshop that we recently held, are you dying?
I'm close, but I'm gonna get my last bit of strength here. Thank you.
It was really focused on 3 different recruiters in the industry who have 3 very different jobs of identifying talent and then sourcing talent, and creating this opportunity to say, that's a beautiful resume that you have there, but if that goes through a computer, it's going to say you don't have anything because it's going to pull the information differently. I had no idea.
Oh, wait, explain that again. Like, teach us something here. What is this again?
Okay, so I went on Canva to create my resume, and I have a beautiful resume, and I download it to PDF. And when I download it to PDF, and then I submit it to anybody for a role, that computer that's going to read it when you're applying to a company that has 16,000 people applying to that same role. The computer is going to be able to go through and try and read it, but it's going to read it as if it was a line. And if it has contact information and then title, it's going to read that title as your contact information. So it's going to immediately say you're not qualified because I couldn't find all the right words, or because all the information wasn't here. Even though in mine, it's contact information and everything is below it for contact information. But that's not how the computer's going to read it. So it's actually better to have a Word document as your resume than just a beautiful PDF.
Really?
Right?
Because I always thought sending Word documents, how when you download it certain ways, the formatting goes off. But if we're talking about sending it to the computer, I guess that doesn't matter because it's actually a computer and not a person messing up the format. Okay.
So there's usually like a multi-step process to get to the recruiter, and the first, oh my god, you really died.
Okay.
No! Oh, I'm sorry you died.
I was one hit.
I don't know.
Oh wait, it said return.
Can I res you?
I don't know. That's what I was looking at. It said wait. I said wait. It said wait to return to whatever for Dania. Oh, there's a sprint button? Oh, okay. Wow. Return? teleport. Oh, here we go. Return to New Gridania. Okay. I'll watch it. Cool. Did I disappear?
Yeah.
So people can go. You have clients or customer or people who come in who can find ways to get better at resume, and they can use your services for free to be able to learn how to have a better resume. I mean, so I'm trying to figure out how it all works from a perspective of, I'm new to this, help me, where do I go and who do I talk to?
Yeah, so we have, if you go to getwiggy.com, we have all of our programs listed as well as upcoming events. If you sign up for our newsletter, we are constantly putting in little excerpts on, programs that we're doing as well as programs that we support. So if it's something that's completely mission aligned, that we're, a game jam, that's amazing. I would absolutely love for anybody in our community to join this inclusive game jam. So our newsletter is really, high level top stories that are happening in the industry today, a list of jobs that are curated from companies who are mission aligned with us, and are promoting diversity within their organization. And then things that Wiggy's doing and things that partners are doing. And so that's kind of the biggest resource that we have available for what's happening with Wiggy, as well as our website. There's always a link to sign up. Just follow us on Twitter. Again, we have an amazing social media person who's constantly updating every time we're working on something. And then the workshops, we have Wiggy Wednesday. So it's every Wednesday we have new content. Then we have a Zoom session for kind of a closed, able to ask more specific questions to your situation, especially uncomfortable questions or questions maybe you don't want on Twitch. We kind of have that space. We also have, different Twitch streams and different workshops that we're doing as well. We have our Stat Boost program, which is coming up September 24th through the 26th. It's very focused on self-advocacy, and it is funded by Stream for a Cause. They gave us a grant to run that, 3-day workshop, which is so incredible. And we are constantly trying to put out new content. We're also doing surveys to try and ask the community, what else do you need? Okay. Is it negotiating your salary? Is it allyship? Is it having these conversations and really raising awareness? So I think in this next 2 weeks, I'm on like 5 different panels.
Yeah, nice.
But it's those conversations that normalize that this isn't okay, or normalize women having a voice or having a say within the industry. And that's so important and so impactful and so powerful. And that's definitely our biggest focus right now.
I will say that your newsletter, who you put that together, it's your team, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I've sent so many people to that newsletter, or to download or to sign up for it, or I've forwarded on to people. It's just great content. I mean,
thank you.
It's funny. Last night I was on a panel talking with a couple people, with PK from eFuse and Billy Howard from Generation Esports, and a gentleman from the Army, and we were talking about college coaches and the pay and esports, and how horrible that is really for the stipends they get or the volunteerism they get when their counterparts in football are making millions. And there's this big shift trying to happen in the collegiate esports space to make that more recognizable, more marketing and more media rights and stuff like that. But I was just sitting there going, where do you even find online how professionals in esports should get paid? And then we looked up, I said, is there a Glassdoor for esports? And so I found some stuff on Glassdoor, some things out there. Hitmarker does a good job at listing jobs. But what I like is your list of relevant jobs on your newsletter, and ones that, I mean, you're also focusing on diversity, equity, inclusion is what I notice a lot when I see that newsletter, which is important because those stories don't get told. / just to what you were talking about earlier as to why you made a male character. I know we've probably been on a panel together talking about this. Hey, there you are. Been on a panel together talking about this, or you've been on a panel, I've been on a panel with other female gamers, and talking about that issue with toxicity in gaming, as well as not being able to turn on your mic or have a female character because of the harassment slash your boyfriend or fiance or husband at the time having a female character and getting lots of love. What when you see that all that information happening, all these times we've talked about this, and we're trying to all be advocates on these calls and on these webinars and in these social media content. What can we do next? I mean, what is the next step for us in society? This is the big $1 million question. How do we get away from that? How do we not make that the trend, the culture anymore, to where toxicity and harassment and in gaming is thought of as bad?
I think these conversations are amazing at highlighting the problem. And a lot of times that's all that they do is continue to talk about the problem. So we're trying to be very solutions focused. We want to talk about the solutions. We want to talk about the next steps. We want to talk about what we can be doing better rather than what's happening that we don't like. And so these conversations are normalizing that this isn't right by repeating that it isn't right. But then how do we empower people to do more? And so, we've seen a direct correlation between more women professionals in the games industry and more females who identify as gamers. And we believe that completely makes sense. When you normalize that women can be in the industry on all these different levels, it makes sense that then they're identifying as a gamer, and they're completely comfortable saying that you're right, I am in this space. And maybe some people think I'm a dork, but all these other women are dorks too, kind of thing. Yeah. That representation matters. And so I think for me personally, I've seen a lot of just female protagonists who are strong and don't need to be damsels in distress. Females who are maybe they're a side character, but they're a really cool side character. And normalizing strong females within games has definitely also been a big push. It's really changing that conversation. So really putting it in front of people that it's not just 3 women who are saying that we want more. It's all of these women saying that we can be doing more, we can really be contributing more, and really normalizing our space within the industry and that equality. I think that's really the biggest point of everything we're doing right now is trying to find that ground that gets people to listen. No, don't die. Wait.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, good, you're there. Okay.
I dinged right then. You know how it is when you're ding luck at the best moments.
Yep.
Okay, so I hear that talking about, from what I hear you saying, talking about all these things that are happening that just keep happening is not as helpful as talking about all the things that we should be doing. Am I close?
Yeah, but I think those conversations are important to normalize that it's not okay, because as long as you keep saying like this is not okay, then tell me what is okay. And then having those strong females within the gaming space is also definitely a move in the right direction. I've definitely had gamers who stand up when you do unmute to go to speak. We left entire raids because of toxicity. Wow. And having my guild know that they have my back, it's been it also empowers me to self-advocate. This isn't right, and I can see it's not right because they're standing up for me and they're saying it's not right. It's not just me having these feelings, and normalizing that and standing up for people, I definitely think is a very strong move that is easy. And
do you think I don't really ever get these questions to me, right? Like, I don't get, hey, tell us.
Hey, cis white male, tell me about diversity in the games industry.
Like, not as like, well, why don't I get these questions? It's more like, it's like when I have conversations with African American people on stream or conversation. It's like my buddy here, Abdul, in Kansas City. Every time we get on the phone, I feel like I'm always talking to you, asking you about what I need to do to make things better in the black community or gaming community for black people. Like, I'm sorry, I do that to you. That's all we didn't talk about. And he's real nice. He's like, no, man, if you get me talking about it, I'll talk about it. And we went to the Super Bowl together. We stayed in a Motel 6, a horrible Motel 6 in
Is
Miami.
there a good one, really? Yeah.
Okay, we stayed at Motel 6, but I just like, I feel like a normal conversation for us wouldn't be having to say, what do we need to do better? And like, there's just this weird dynamic of, if we don't talk about it, then when will it get talked about? But man, this is all sometimes I ever get asked to talk about. Like, do you ever feel like that's sometimes all you ever get asked to talk about?
And Verda made a really good point when we were at PAX. She was like, you know, I can't wait until we can have an all-female panel at PAX and not talk about women's rights and diversity. And I get that too, but right now the conversation is still very important. And again, it's all about normalizing the fact that we shouldn't need to have these conversations. Is still part of that. You know, we got to front load to get to the point where it's equality. So so yes, I would like to see that, but until it's to the point that we can see that, I still feel that these conversations are incredibly important. So.
Okay. Oh man, we just got
Bold.
we got what's the term here? We got aggroed.
Aggroed.
Okay, I'll hold the aggro.
We'll hold that.
You want to heal? Okay, you got heals on. We're totally playing video games right now. We are the best video game players in this video.
On stream.
On this specific stream. This might be our last fight here.
I
Oh no,
died.
did you die? Oh my god. Oh gosh,
that
let's see what
coming.
happens. Oh gosh, let's see what happens. I got my sprint.
Don't die.
When I died earlier and I came back to find you, I came right over here looking for you. And I didn't realize these were, red. They could attack you in aggro radius. And so luckily I found sprint earlier. Okay, I'm going to avenge us here. I got more hit points. I'm spamming one. I don't even know what it's doing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, revive. Revive. Boo. That stinks. So if you return, you go back to basically where we were. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just ran in. But I think we played a pretty good amount of Final Fantasy. We're probably the best players in the server. I'm just gonna go with that. I mean, there's no one here to really say otherwise, because nobody is out here.
Plays like we do.
No one else is out here fighting squirrels as hard as we do. Oh yeah. So okay. GetWiggy.com is where people can find out more information. They can sign up for your newsletter. They can see the events you're doing. I'm actually just going to pull up your screen while we're talking. Pull up your website because I think it's a very good website. And
me too.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So I'm at getwiggy.com. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot. I remember your merch store. I remember looking at that a long time ago. And hey, this is good. Your Tiltify and Streamlab thing. I built this whole like how to stream thing that I took with I took some Extra Life and some Gamers Outreach sites, and I just kind of like, okay, how do I make this? Because I've been teaching people how to stream for a long time, but I finally just put it down into words and visuals, and it's been fun to kind of help teach that. But yeah, using Tiltify and Streamlabs to raise money for you guys, I think is a really good opportunity, especially with influencers. And let's see, No Woman, No Panel. Explain that.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So we won't support a conference or a panel that doesn't include more diverse candidates. So we want to have as many women as possible. We want to be seen and heard, not just seen. And it's been something that was something I inherited that's been around for years now. So it's something that I'm very proud of, and it's something that we've been promoting. So putting it front and center on the website is just kind of by the way. The number one thing we hear is, I would love to have more women on my panel, but I don't know any. So that's why it's also like, hey, then reach out to us, because we do. And I'm happy to connect you. And if you have a very specific subject matter, I'm happy to, to introduce you to an expert within that area. So we're out there.
I love that. Yeah, I've actually, people have said, hey, do you know women, people who want to speak? Like, yeah, here's a list of 14 that I know that I've either been on a panel with, or they're running organizations like you and Rebecca at the Gamers,
Yes.
and many different organizations. But like, yeah, so people can reach out to you. I do totally agree with this. I have given a little bit of crap to people like, why is there all white people who look like me and men on your panels? Because it's usually like a esports like conference, and it's like, how do we make money in esports? And it's just a bunch of white men, and definitely hear you on that. So they can reach out to you at info@getwiggy.com for recommendations, introductions. I love that. I love that because it is very true. I have turned down a few that weren't that way.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's huge. And make sure that they know why you're turning it down too. So that's really big.
So then we have programs here, power leveling series, which is awesome. Your podcast, I guess is that, or show? What's the terminology there for power
Yeah,
level?
we are power leveling is a Zoom workshop, and it's the first Wednesday of every month, and that is the kind of the closed conversation, so you can ask very specific questions about your experience or your situation that you're having. So
okay. Then imposter syndrome you had like a while back. That was your. Oh, I'm just sliding down the programs page now here. Get in the game program.
So getting the game is really important to me. Again, growing up without very much money, I remember a point where we received free tickets to go to this event in Chicago, and my mom was like, "We can't afford to go to a free event because the gas money, the food, the what if a tire blows, like the parking even." So that's an opportunity to pay for flight, hotel, food per diem, getting you there. Dress for Success has graciously allowed to partner with us on this one. So if you're not sure what to wear or if you need donated clothing, they're there to help us with that as well. So really making people feel comfortable and normalizing you within the industry and giving you that opportunity, opening that door to get you there. And then also there's a mentorship piece to that as well. So how do you network once you're there? Helping you secure, a LinkedIn profile and be able to connect with people within the industry. So trying to get more of a diverse environment within the industry.
And then I see Stat Boost.
Boost.
That's fun.
Yeah, so the 24th through the 26th of September is our very first launch of Stat Boost, and it is going to be self-advocacy and is fully funded by Stream for a Cause, which we are so grateful for that grant. And it is just 3 days of back-to-back learning on how to advocate for yourself, how to empower an ally, how to be an ally, and how to have these meaningful conversations, setting boundaries, and as well as AMA. So it's very interactive. Bring all your questions and get them answered.
Yeah. And let's see, last one, micro mentorship program.
So micro mentorship program we're launching in October. I'm so excited. It is a labor of love. This started years ago as a conversation, and we've just been building this out and developing this program. So we have mentorship Mondays. You get to check in every Monday with your mentor. It's nice because it's a very specific 30-day program, so you know kind of the start and the end date. A lot of mentorship programs end up failing because it's like, when does it end? Is it just this is forever? This is just my life now. And so we want to have a very specific start and end. We also have AMAs, and we have a lot of panels and just opportunities to learn. And then we have workbooks to help you set your goals and make sure that you get out of this program exactly what you're hoping to get out of this program. So whatever that is for you, it's going to be different than the next person, which is totally fine. We want to support both of you separately. So I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And then Cheat Codes is something you guys just came up with recently, right?
So Cheat Codes is our podcast. That's Jen Mack. Everybody follow Jen Mack. She's amazing. Cheat Codes of a mentorship podcast powered by Wiggy is how she titled it out.
I love it.
It's amazing, and she leads somebody through a conversation. And with Jen, it's kind of like talking to you, where you can keep a conversation going. I get a case of the ums from time to time, where I especially if I'm the one who needs to ask the question. It'll just be a whole string of ums. So it's really great having people who can talk, keep a conversation going, and Jen is that person for us. So she is an amazing moderator. She has these really great conversations, and she puts it on Spotify. We stream it live on Twitch, and then we also just set up a YouTube channel like yesterday. So it should be there now too.
So yeah, you had one 2 days ago. So you can go to twitch.tv/getwiggy. And don't know why my account's not falling there. Now it is.
Hey.
You had Tiffany Witcher, Vanna, and Fangirl review. Is that what I see? Nice. So go check that out, and then definitely you'll have stuff on your YouTube. It sounds like. Okay, and people can donate. Oh, look, there's a donate button right up here. You can donate. Look at this, guys. Women in Games International cultivates resources to advance economic equality and diversity in the global games industry. Look at that. Charitable organization through PayPal. All right, let's give 50 here. Share, donate.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Let's see. Oh, let's just make sure my stuff's off the screen.
thank you so much.
Of course. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll do that. Gotta make sure I'm in the right account. So, okay. So we have this last few minutes. What are some things? I've asked you like all the stuff coming up, but is there any things out there, anything out there that you want to, get people to know about the most? What's the most important thing you want people to know about?
We're really trying to give back to the community, and we're really trying to work through other organizations. So any organization that is looking to diversify your pool, or if you're looking, your candidate pool or your current staffing needs, we also have really great connections to DEI training, and we have really, all these opportunities to just help each other connect and share. When we were at PAX, someone said, instead of empowered women empower women, we want to change it to empowered people empower people. And I love that saying, because we love our allies. Our allies are incredible, and you don't just, so anybody who's looking to give back, to start a conversation, to help us normalize women in the industry, we are here for it. We are, we're not anti anybody. We are fully inclusive, and looking forward to working with and meeting new people. And thanks for playing.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I love the people part is great. I remember Lindsay with Queer Women of Esports. So she's got now in her mission statement, she does have Queer Women of Esports, but then down second, third line, she had asked us to change it on stuff we had to people, just so it's a little more inclusive. So yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, and couldn't agree 100% more than the allyship. And I think I've talked to you about this and some other stuff, but yes, as a cis white gender male, I can be an ally, right? We can be an ally, but I am still just as ignorant and out of touch, even though maybe I've had good experiences of being an ally. I have so much more to go, and I think that's the mentality that a lot of us in my race and class and gender identity have to work on, because I have to work on it. If I have to work on it, and I guess I compare it to growing up in all black schools growing up. Like I was one of the 10 white kids in my high school growing up, and like I wouldn't have it any other way, but it still doesn't mean I know how to live in their shoes through systemic racism and inequality. So I'm still ignorant. But I think if you can be an ally out there for Wiki, and you can be an ally for women in gaming, then you should be. And you should add pronouns and use those correctly so it's more acceptable than it feels like weird on your LinkedIn. We should do those sort of things. And you guys need to go to getwiggy.com. No, getwiggy.com. Yeah.
Yep.
And check it out. Go donate. Here, I'll put, we just donated here. Boom. Thanks for your donation. Booyah. Support them. I can't ask you to donate if I don't do it myself. So make sure you guys go donate. They have easy access to donate. I had 3 clicks and I was done. So if you don't like clicking buttons, this is the place to donate for you. Okay, any last thoughts? Anything you want to shout out of places we should go besides ones that I've said?
Just Twitter. Twitter's our number one and our highest traffic. And then likes, retweets, and shares are always helpful. So and please connect if you have anything you want to work on. We are happy to help and jump in where we can. So
Joanie, it's been awesome playing video games and figuring out how to kill squirrels and die to large scorpions out in the middle of nowhere after we finally figured out how to get out of town. So thank you for playing along and being a part of Invite Sent. Thanks for accepting the invite and playing along, and we'll have some more episodes like this, and maybe we can get Jen Mack on and she can actually teach us.
Show us how to do it.
Teach us how to play the video games here. And I will see you next week in Chicago. I'll see you in a couple days.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to like change the world while we're there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, great. All right. Thanks, Joanie. Appreciate you. I'll see you later, and
Thank you.
you can get out of the other room, and I'll talk to you later. I know you got stuff going on.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Well, awesome, guys. Man, what a fun time we had with Joanie Kraut of Wiki Women in Games International. I said gaming earlier. Obviously, I apologize because I'm that kind of guy. But Women in Games International, thank you so much for playing some Final Fantasy 14 with me, Joanie. I'm headed to Chicago next week. You're going to see me on some other channels on YouTube and other LinkedIn channels with the Esports Trade Association and maybe even this one. I'm not sure. But I'll be out there having some fun with esports and trade and association. So thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you next time because this is Invite Sent, where we play video games, interview people on a live show. So thanks so much for joining. See you guys later.